It's your boy Frosty. What's that word? What's that word? Thank y'all for joining me for another episode. Shout out to all my supporters, everybody that be rocking with your boy. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? We got something for y'all tonight. Seems like your boy Pooh Shiesty just can't catch a break. Things have took a turn in the case. It looked like it's a robbery amongst a lot of other charges, and we gonna dig into it. I'm gonna run the content. I got the content. But before I do, make sure y'all hit that like button. And if you new here, do me a favor and please subscribe. If you ready, I'm ready. Let's go.
Please identify yourself by your name and your media outlet when asking questions, and confine the content of your questions to today's press conference. At the podium, joining Ryan Raybould and Jeremy Wright is Executive Assistant Chief of Police with the Dallas Police Department, Terrence Rhodes, Assistant U.S. Attorney Robert Withers, Assistant U.S. Attorney Claire Demers, and Assistant U.S. Attorney and Violent Crimes Chief Jeremy Fugate, all of the Northern District of Texas. And with that, I'll turn it over to Ryan.
Good morning. I'm Ryan Raybould. I'm the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Texas. Thank you for coming. This week, 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday in Dallas, Memphis, and Nashville. These individuals who are charged and arrested include Lontrell Williams Jr., also known as Pooh Shiesty, Lontrell Williams Sr., Rodney Wright Jr., also known as Big 30, Kadarius Waters, Demarion Gibson, DeMarcus Glover, Corday Johnson, Darian McDaniel, and Terrence Rogers has not been arrested yet, but will be soon. The complaint alleges that on January 10th of this year, 3 music industry professionals traveled to Dallas for a scheduled business meeting. Lontrell Williams Jr. arranged this meeting purportedly to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims. As alleged, once these 3 men were inside the recording studio, Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, Tennessee, executed a coordinated armed takeover. As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint. The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items. One of the victims was actually choked by one of the defendants to the point of near unconsciousness. Defendant Wright barricaded the studio door with his body to prevent the victims from escaping. The ringleader of the conspiracy, Lontrell Williams Jr., was on home confinement at the time of the offense, as alleged, for a prior firearms conspiracy charge and conviction out of the Southern District of Florida. Towards the end of his prison sentence, he had been granted home detention. Part of the terms of his home detention were that he would not commit another federal offense or possess a firearm. His father, Lontrell Williams Sr., is alleged to have helped plan and execute the federal kidnapping as charged in the complaint. And as described further in the complaint, within hours of leaving the Dallas studio, a number of the defendants were on social media displaying some of the items that appeared to be the jewelry that had been robbed from the victims. The charging document outlines some of the evidence, just some, establishing the defendants' roles in the federal offense. This is as follows: electronic monitoring data placing Williams Jr. at the offense location, which would put him in violation of his home detention conditions. Cell phone records and license plate reader data corroborating the coordinated travel of multiple defendants from Memphis, Tennessee to Dallas. Rental car records confirming Williams Sr. rented a vehicle that was used by the group. Surveillance footage from the offense location, a nearby office supply store, and a hotel where several of the defendants stayed following the offense. Fingerprint evidence as well that was recovered from the crime scene, matching at least 2 of the defendants. Social media posts by defendants displaying what appears to be stolen property just in the days following the offense. Greyhound bus records confirming the travel of multiple defendants from Dallas to Memphis the day after the offense. The victims in this case came to Dallas to conduct legitimate business, and they were met with firearms and violence as alleged in the charging document. This case should serve as a warning to others who believe that using violence and intimidation tactics to rob others in our community is a viable way to conduct business. I'm here to say that it is not, and that if you choose to do this, we will, together with our law enforcement partners here and the other ones in the Northern District of Texas, will bring you swiftly to justice.
Okay, we're going to leave it right there. As y'all can see, it's going down. Yeah, Pooh Shiesty and his crew, you know, we had heard about this some months ago, but it looked like it's come to light, and I know what I'm about to do. It's your boy Frosty. Thank y'all for joining me for another episode of the SWANG Hour. As usual, I got y'all boy the Guru up in here.
Yo, what up, though?
Guru, what we doing? Pooh Shiesty look like he in a lot of trouble. What we talking about?
A lot of trouble. He passed that.
You know, people been talking about this already for the past months, and you know, everybody was kind of, you know, debating on did it really happen, because you know how they believe the type of gangster of Gucci of being, and you know, people were saying ain't no way Gucci didn't let this happen. I mean, what we doing? Here go to.
For me, I done did the same damn thing.
You would have did what?
I'm telling on you. Bro, I got millions. I'm comfortable. I'm not about to be over there sitting in prison because I sent somebody to kill you and your pops and everybody else. And it comes back to me now, I'm the one locked up. No. You locked yourself up.
Well, allegedly they saying, ladies and gentlemen, Pooh Shiesty, his little homeboy Big 30, alongside of Pooh Shiesty's dad and a nice hefty crew from Memphis, went down to a studio to where allegedly Gucci and his crew was at, and I guess Pooh Shiesty wanted to get out of his 1017 contract and basically up the AK-47 on Gucci and everybody else and made them sign him out of the contract. This the story, y'all. This I mean, and from the evidence of what they showing, the pictures of the people who been injured, it looked like it's just the cameraman. So what did they do? Go in there and beat up the cameraman, rob the cameraman, take his Rolex and his 1017 chain, and then they posting it all online showing that they did this.
Yeah, that's the sad part about it.
You know, Pooh Shiesty just got out.
Yeah. Man.
On federal house detention. He's still on house arrest. So now they done picked him up, and allegedly they saying they got everybody except one person. And people was talking, you know, the streets is talking. Allegedly the last person, which will be Big 30, he on the run. He held the door. He held the door closed so nobody could get out. This is a hell of a story here.
Yeah, and he allegedly held his body against the door.
So so y'all went in the studio, up the AK-47 on Gucci, and supposedly made him sign you out of a contract. Don't you know that that's signing under duress? It's not going to be valid or valuable in the court of law. That's not. You still ain't out the contract, is what I'm saying.
Listen. I was about to say, you still under his foot.
Come on,
No
man.
matter
This
how.
don't work. Y'all must
Look,
don't know
you
how
got
easy did
Suge.
Dre. You see how easy did Dre?
Exactly.
Come on, man.
And Suge and all that, man. Come on, y'all ain't learned from the past.
Shiesty, listen, man. If you listening to this, man, I liked the FDO record. We liked the way you came out and the momentum and the energy you had. You could have potentially ran it right back up. Most people get out of the joint that long and their career over. You gotta you just got to be the dumbest.
I was about to say, you dumb.
Man, you gotta be stupid. It ain't, man. Pooh Shiesty had 10 million on the board, man.
And then his daddy on the top of it, bro. Your dad should have been talking you out of it. But no, he want to be on side.
But you know, allegedly his dad's supposed to be the big boss. You know, he's some type of, you know, big gangster in Memphis already.
Well,
so, you know, they like that.
Dumber than him.
$10 million.
Bro.
He just fucked up $10 million. He had $10 million play on the board.
Do you know how long kidnapping?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The charges.
Man, oh my God. Kidnapping carries life itself.
And they saying 30 put his body weight over the door so nobody could leave.
You hit. You literally gave up your life.
And then listen, it's the same thing that they trying to hit Dirk with. It's across the state lines. Y'all travel from another state of Memphis or somewhere to come here and do this with numerous assault rifles and weapons just to get out of a contract.
Hey, this will kill me. Y'all got motels and bus passes.
That's a paper trail.
No.
The feds got the paper trail already.
Yeah, y'all don't watch TV enough to know these motherfuckers got eyes in the sky. They know everything you did, everywhere, and fingerprints. Y'all didn't plan nothing.
Guru, being that Pooh Shiesty is wrapped up into this, he automatically violates.
Dude, you got off on the damn gun. You got home off on gun. Now you about to go back on kidnapping.
And see, the thing of it is, don't nobody hear nothing about Gucci. You know, it's saying that he was wrapped up in the paperwork and stuff like that, but we don't even know if Gucci was there. I mean, from what it seemed like is they went in there and ran up on some of the people a part of the label, and from what we looked, it looked like the cameraman got assaulted and robbed, or whoever else was in there a part of that. It's nothing really solid concrete to demonstrate that Gucci was actually there.
It's a sad outcome to something that could have been just so simple as, you know, a regular meet and greet if you wanted to be out. You know what I'm saying? No,
it's not like that. So you got to understand, it's a lot of tension going on that's wrapped around 1017 and Gucci. Now you remember Big Scar, he passed away, you know, over the drug overdose, which that's Pooh Shiesty little cousin. He brought him to the label and had Gucci sign him. Now, when he passed away, allegedly the family and stuff like that, you know, they went to war with Gucci over Gucci saying he want the 1017 chain back. They proceeded to tell him he ain't getting shit back, you know, and then that he should help pay for the funeral and stuff like that, which Gucci wife, Keisha Kaur, she produced documents where she did send money to help take care of the funeral expenses and things like that. So that war, it started there, and then as people saying, the problem with Gucci is with Yo Gotti, and you know Yo Gotti basically is the head of Memphis as far as a person wanting to get a record deal. He's stating that Gucci, being that he beefing with him, come down to Memphis and try and sign all Memphis rappers. So basically, if you look at it, that 1017 roster, the new 1017, was basically all Memphis artists. And we know Gucci and Yo Gotti been going at it for years over their little situation. But the thing is, the rumor is, Pooh Shiesty wanted to do business with Yo Gotti now.
With Yo Gotti. Exactly. That ain't the way to go about it.
Guru, you can't strong arm nobody out no contract. That's you making them sign under duress.
You
under
still
distress. Ain't nobody going. It's not valid. You coerce them and threaten them into.
You gonna have to pay your way out, or you gonna just have to keep going about it until your is out of term.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's the whole problem. Him telling him, you know, I want to get out of the contract, and he don't want to let him out. We all know that Gucci let everybody go and said he was keeping nobody but Pooh, Shiesty, and Fujiano once they was released.
He wants some extra money.
No, he probably, the way the business would go, if he's not willing to let you out the contract, your thing is to offer a price to try and pay your way out of it. But
that's what I'm saying.
But you're not listening. If it's the way these guys going, they basically saying we not paying you shit. If that was the case, and couldn't they just have paid?
Yeah, he got the money.
I mean, it ain't making no sense. If that was the case, he could have just paid. Why didn't he just say, okay, what we talking about? What's the price? Send that iron over there. Bam, bam, that's that, and you go your way, I go mine. It was nice. But if you got a person saying, okay, I don't want to let you out the deal because I know what you trying to do in the move you trying to make, then on top of that, you come to an agreement of, okay, well, I just pay out of it, or y'all could pay to get out of the deal, and y'all basically saying we ain't paying you to get out of shit.
We ain't paying out of nothing. Yeah.
You gon' let me out of this deal, or else. And I guess this is the or else.
Yeah, or else I'm going to prison for the rest of my life and be broke.
Listen to me, man. This is literally the stupidest shit I done ever heard.
Man, where? Because guess what? Now you broke because he gonna sue the shit out of you and everybody else that you messed who did this. And you about to spend the rest of your life in there because guess what? Like I said before, kidnapping is life automatically.
There's some charges right there, Guru. You right. Them some charges.
They don't play with kidnapping. You know what I'm saying? Up here, I know that's life. But out down there, I don't know.
Okay, what do you think? Okay, basically, allegedly they saying that Gucci is the one who alerted authorities to what happened. So basically, Gucci a rat is what they saying.
That's not no dang old rat. That's not a rat.
What you mean?
He letting them know I ain't going for it. I'm not about to be giving up my life that I worked hard for and give it away to somebody who don't want a life.
See there, here we go, and there's that argument. See, this is the thing. When you in the streets and you claim that street life and you bout that street life, your whole career you rapping about that street life and what you about, you gotta stand on that shit. You can't. What you mean? You can't.
I don't care.
Man, you can't go and tell authorities. You gotta handle that on your own.
I was about that life before I became a millionaire. Now I'm a millionaire. Guess what? That's my past. What I rap about is what I rap about. Okay. If I say I drive 1,000,000 miles an hour down the street, don't mean that I'm gonna do it.
Guru, is you listening to me? Money don't take away the shit you did. It don't buy it away.
No,
all the gangster shit you did in life, all the shit that you did, all the gangster things you did in life, all on the streets, the work you put in. Money don't change the fact that it happened though.
But check this out. If you came and robbed, okay? And we on a multi-million deal or whatever, and you came and robbed me, I killed you, and your boys or whatever the hell happens. Now, I have murder on my hands. Now, I'm about to be locked up for the rest of my life, and I still got millions. Nah, I'm good. I work too hard
that's
for this.
a part
I
of
work
this,
too hard for this,
that's
bro.
a part of that street and doctrine that you signed up for.
No,
You signed up for this shit.
Bro, they didn't pay for that damn doctor, and when the damn white police beat the shit out of NWA and they talk fuck the police, they didn't end up getting out of that shit. They still had to do a couple of tickets and shit like that. But guess what? They told on the motherfuckers, and each one of them motherfuckers had to pay fines. Each one of them cops had to pay fines.
Guru. The police told NWA, y'all sing fuck the police, and we on y'all ass. Guess what NWA did? They stood on business and went in there and sung fuck the police.
Ain't nobody get shot, though.
That's standing on business.
Man, standing on business is two different things, man. I'm not about to lose what I worked for. I worked hard for this industry. I don't care. Guess what? Now you about to be locked up.
You should have thought of
that.
You
about to be locked up. You about to be locked up for the rest of your motherfucking life. You and your people.
You should have thought of that before you signed up for this shit. That's what I'm saying.
And you know what? The top is, I ain't even got to worry about you no more. Cause you fucked up you messed up. I'm sorry. You messed up the contract between me and you. And my foot is still on your neck because you still under me. What you gonna do? Go behind bars and do? It's hard out here for a pimp. No, motherfucker. You ain't making no damn rats behind bars. Cause don't nobody want to mess with you. They know that you grimy as hell. You and your peoples now. You sticking up people because you want to get out of a contract.
See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. See, you this is why I be trying to tell you. You not listening. You talking all this cute shit. But let me tell you something. Gucci probably done did way worse shit than that. You keep
that's
trying to
past, you
keep thinking about the past, and you keep talking about because somebody got money now. The past is not gonna escape because you got money. What you did gonna come to the light. You gotta pay for shit you do.
And guess what? For now, he's on top.
On top how?
Think about it.
How? Tell me. How?
Think about it. He messed up any type of, I'm going to sue this and I'm going to sue it. No, you messed that all up because you can't even sue nobody because you held me hostage. Because I wouldn't let you out of contract. You pistol whipped the cameraman or whatever the heck you did.
If Gucci man
and choke dude out.
Hold on. If Gucci Mane was in that room and was a part of that being held hostage and robbed and, threatened and coerced into signing this boy out of this contract, and then after it's over with, you as Gucci Mane is a part of the people who alerting authorities, that means, in street terms, Gucci is a rat. I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
All right, he a rat for telling the authorities that he's been robbed and his accomplices has been robbed and damn near choked out of their life. So he's a rat for standing on business. Like, I'll be damned if somebody try to rob me. Okay.
You know what I'm willing to be. Here's my conspiracy theory. You know what I'm willing to believe?
What?
Okay, I don't think Gucci was in that room. I think they thought he was, and some of his team or artists and stuff was in there, so they bum rushed the place, do all whatever they gonna do, and then they beat up the cameraman or whatever, maybe robbed him up, took the jewelry and all that type of shit. Okay, cool. And then the cameraman or somebody like that is the ones turn the information over to authorities. Because if Gucci Mane did this, listen to me very closely.
I'm listening.
In street terms, And from what Gucci been through and what Gucci done did, and you know we love Gucci music, but let me explain something to you. If this happened the way that it's splashed online as it happened, and Gucci was actually in there in that room and a part of it, and he is the one who turned this over to authorities, in street terms, Gucci Mane is a rat.
So you saying that you don't think that he would have up pipe?
I mean, I'm pretty sure in that situation, the way they displaying it, it would have been very hard to if a numerous amount of guys bum rush a spot and they all waving assault rifles.
All right. Tell me something. All right.
Like what?
Now you know Gucci is a motherfucker. He's from the street just like everybody else. Okay. Say the tables have turned. Do you think that he would have ended up telling on Gucci?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. All right, man.
No.
You know what?
No.
Right.
You know what I think they would have did? They
He
would
would've
have took it straight to the streets. He just did, didn't he? He just did it.
No.
He just took it to the streets.
That's over a record label that's actually, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I'm gonna do it, and you don't think if
Guru.
something.
He
Man.
just took it to the streets. They went in
And
there
you see what
masked
the fuck-
up,
And that's what
assault
I'm talking
rifled
about.
up,
That's what I'm talking about,
and
man.
bum rushed.
Look, you as a producer, you as a producer, okay, should see the vision that he got. I'm not messing up what I got over these knuckleheads. I'm not about to take it to the streets and I'm dead or my family dead or something like, man, get out of here, man. I'm not about to mess up my stuff just because of what you got. He got way more to lose than what he got.
No, he don't, Guru. 10-17 is over.
It
Gucci
is
fumbled
now.
that
It
situation
is now.
because of the people he was signing. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, y'all jump in the comments below. Let me know what y'all think. Everybody done seen this situation play out. Everybody know it's been a bad thing going on with Gucci Mane and I guess the dark cloud that they say is hovering over this man. He can't get back successful in that space he was to save his life. He signed all them kids and didn't know what was going on, let them run free for all, and they, in this generation, that's what they doing. They crashing and flashing out. This what they do. The feds already have this boy under surveillance, under binoculars. He just came home. To fuck up a $10 million play, this just don't seem logical. But apparently, if the feds have put this out, this was an FBI federal raid. This wasn't no street cops. So if this was brought forward, this is a case because of the kidnapping, the robbery, the, you know what I'm saying, the things like that. But I'm just saying, the way the streets is gonna look at it, if Gucci Mane is the one turned the information over, they're gonna look at him as a straight snitch. Because that's how life is going. Now, Pooh, Shiesty, if you, this is what they saying allegedly. They're saying it. You're the mastermind. You're the ringleader. If you did this, you gotta be stupid as hell.
Duh. Man. Do you actually think that he was an actual person? Like, man, I'm tired of this. I'm fed up. I ain't getting paid. It's time for me to take drastic measures. You think that's how he was thinking?
I mean, it had to have been something like that, you know, and I don't know what's going on behind the scenes or whatever it is that will make this situation this deep, because we're talking about a contract dispute.
10 million. That's deep.
No, that ain't what it was worth. I'm explaining to you the type of money that Pooh Shiesty just left on the table that he fucked up.
Oh, I thought that's what his contract
No,
was.
we don't know what it was, or they would have said it.
Mm.
All they
But
know,
I think it was
all
all
they
that.
know is that this situation was over a contract dispute. You
Yeah,
came to
and
strong arm yourself out of a recording contract.
I think that it could have been handled way differently. Now you put your life in jeopardy. Man, you messed up. You know what I'm saying? You
Guru,
put
this
your
case,
friend,
this rumor and these words, and you know, all the
It's that.
allegations been ringing around through social media and everywhere for months. So apparently, apparently from the time that this happened, the feds already had this case already ringing, and they went on and wrapped it up.
do you think he could have paid his way out of it? You think he had enough money to pay his way out of it?
If he didn't have the money or the price to get out of it, okay, it's like this. It's like this. If he was in a secret situation with Yo Gotti to try and make it, let's say, you know, Yo Gotti promising him this much. Okay, we'll get you this much.
That's what I was about
Hold
to ask
on.
next.
We'll
I
get
was
you.
about to ask that next, and you already in the asking. Yep. Go ahead.
I can get you this much. Okay.
Get out my head, man. Get out my head.
Then on top of that, okay, Gucci don't want to let you out the contract. Go over there and find out how much to get you out of the contract. If you don't got enough, don't you think Yo Gotti would have made it enough? Or is this, or you looking at it this type of situation of people in they pride and stuff like that, being that Gucci and Yo Gotti will never be cool, they'll never be friends again and everything like that. So them two, you know, they little beef, so it's probably a situation of he really don't even want to do business with him. And he probably don't even want to do business with him. But you got this boy in the middle. He need to get out of a contract to make a deal over here. So if he went and did this way, that means this was the only way he could do it.
Yeah. You think so?
No, I know so.
Right. Because you don't think he
wasn't
tried
gonna do
to
it.
holler at Young Gotti?
Listen to me, man.
If
Listen to me.
Young Gotti was like, man, I can't do nothing for you, man.
Pooh Shiesty and Fujiano was Gucci Mane's last hope of surviving 10-17. When Pooh Shiesty came home and dropped the FDO first day out the Feds joint, he ran it up. He ran it right back up. That's not easy for artists to do after they done spent that much time in jail and then they get out. Their momentum is gone. But he ran it right back up.
Yeah.
And was potentially about to keep running it up. You got to think of it. It's starting to get warm now. You know, it's probably you get into summer and stuff like that. He could have just ran with bangers. He could have ran with bangers and ran it up.
He needs something with some bangers. Exactly.
Wouldn't nobody been competing with him right now on that level because if he had the torch, he could have just ran with it.
Ain't nobody gonna be banging her shit. He locked up. Yeah,
I mean, whatever the feds put out, apparently we all know if the feds put something out there and they go like that, they got something.
It's hard out here for the Pooh.
You know,
trying to get this money up, Pooh.
And that's what happens, you know. We got Pooh Shiesty just getting out of the feds, you know, under federal house arrest, and this basically sends him back because that's automatic violation. And then on top of that, here's a whole nother case you wrapped up in. Hey, y'all leave me some comments below. Y'all leave me some comments below. Let me know what y'all think about this.
You think he have enough money to do the same thing while he locked up?
No, because basically he just ran. He came home and he ran the bag up. But that just shows the labels that he still got the momentum. he didn't get a chance to touch enough to regroup and come with another deal, which would have got him more money. Because the labels is looking like shit. He just ran it right back up. We can go ahead and throw him a little bit more. But it seems like this whole situation is strong arming to get out of a record deal. This some old school mob type of shit. So it's like,
I mean, I can't wait to see what Gucci was over there spending, because he wouldn't have did this out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Out of nothing. I think that he was getting stiff. I think he was getting stiff, and this is what drove him to it. Because I'm over here giving you hits after hits, and you're not paying me enough, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's bad.
No. This boy had this on his mind already when he came home. It had to have been talks behind the scenes with other people like Yo Gotti and all them behind Gucci back. He knew that he wanted to get out of this deal already, like I stated earlier.
So you said that Young Gotti is over there in his ear, like, man, you better than that.
You don't know who it is.
Yeah?
Could be his dad. You know, his dad could be telling him we can run the show.
That's what I was saying when we get
We can go on and do this on our own. Let's go on and get him to get you up out the deal. You know, but apparently Gucci didn't want to let that go.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like, wait. Maybe it's you owe me this amount of money. And then on top of that, you owe me this amount of albums still. So the obligation is probably still there. But the thing of it is when Pooh Shiesty left, he had just started to get his little momentum going. So to come home after that many years and then you could jump right back into it and go a little higher. Now it's like you bigger than you was before. Yeah. So now you thinking now, okay, I don't need the machine. I don't need Gucci. I don't need the label. I don't need the machine. I'm going to run my Chopper Gang label or whatever and run it up on my own independently. So maybe that's the talks that him and his dad probably having. Like, we going to start the label and we'll run it up ourselves. But you can't just do that if you contractually signed to 1017. Still, you owe that obligation. Whether it's money still on the table you owe or it's albums you still owe on the table, you gotta fulfill that obligation. You can't just strong arm your way out of it.
I still think that, they should have been trying to, as a father, talk his way through there, like, you know what I'm saying, take this and whatever, and it's the way got to get out of it. And I think that Gucci, like, man, you know how much time and you know what I'm saying, I put into this dude. Y'all got to pay me something. Y'all got to give me something. And I don't think that they came up to a agreement.
It wasn't no agreement because neither one of the parties want to cave in. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You ain't listening. He want to probably go on his own. Gucci don't want to let him go because of. Boom! I was banking on this. I was banking on him. I was banking on Fujiano.
Man, there's so many artists out there, man. Oh my God!
But Gucci is cursed as far as artists.
Yeah, I seen that, man. Yeah, I seen that. He is. Yeah. We ain't gonna get into that. We ain't gonna get into that.
Big Scar passed away. You know, rest in peace to Big Scar. This is Pooh Shiesty little cousin, right? He already feeling some type of way about the business went bad when you were my cousin, and when he passed away, you know, you was doing the family wrong. We don't know how he was even though Pooh Shiesty said it on $1 million worth of game, shouts to $1 million worth of game, Wallow and Gilly, you know, he said over there,
shout out to
he said over there that they asked him, and he did admit that, you know, Gucci and people like Dirk, you know, they was holding him down. So that means Gucci was supporting him and holding him down while he was incarcerated. So, I mean, what else could it be besides he want to run his own direction. But if you not willing to go this route, and then I come up with a money situation to buy my way out, and you still don't want to go with it, then there's only one other way to do it.
Yeah. Which is the dumb way.
It's stupid as fuck, but it's only one other way to do it.
And that didn't even end well, man. So, look, I get prayers out to the family and stuff because I know they about to lose a lot, man. But, hey, that was the dumb way out. But, hey, I got to give a big-ass shout-out to one of our biggest supporters, Porter. Hey, thanks for always looking at us and you know what I'm saying? Hey, we help you with your support as well.
Porter rock with you, though.
Porter, man, you a monster.
Ladies and gentlemen, if y'all listening to this, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and jump in the comments and let us know what y'all think going on. Do y'all think Pooh Shiesty was dumb as hell for this? Or do you think, like Guru, I guess, that sometimes people go a weird route, but you want to do what you got to do? Cool. Or do you think this was just his last resort? I don't know. Get in the comments. We're going to bunny read this shit right on up, and we're going to keep sliding. Guru, what's going on with Tiger Woods?
Man, look, he already messed himself up first time. This time, he messed himself up big time, man. Now, they didn't did it. It was a 0.00 in his blood.
Okay.
But not in his blood, but, you know, as far as drunk driving.
So he wasn't, you saying he wasn't intoxicated in no way off of alcohol?
He wasn't, no.
Tiger Woods on that thing.
He popping them pills.
Yeah, Tiger Woods on that thing then. That's what it is.
They found loose pills in his pocket. Yeah, so they charging him with something else.
So they loose. He just popping them anywhere.
Man, I pray for him, man, because, man, that's where, I know it when you get rich and stuff. I don't know. I ain't rich, but, you know, you can only get high on something else. But, hey. Dude.
So you think he was high off pills? He was going off the pills.
Figure this out. You remember the accident that he had?
He always having damn accidents.
No. This one had messed him up a few years back.
And he hit the tree already before with the girl.
Bro,
split the car in half.
I think he's addicted to the opiates.
Yeah, he on that thing. We know.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's sad.
Yeah,
you know
he want to hit that thing.
Yep. Yeah, but prayers out for him and his family, you know what I'm saying? Marry him.
No, he better get some rehab. That's what better happen.
That's what he said. He's going up. He's going to get rid of, he's staying away from golf for a little bit. But
I bet he is. Ain't nobody about to keep dealing with him like that. The girl.
You know, everybody.
Man, the girl left him. The golf league left him. Ain't nothing going on for no Tiger Woods no more. You lost all them endorsements and everything. They don't be caring no more, man.
Hey,
fuck is you
he's still out cold.
Out cold with what? Yeah, he out cold off that shit.
No, he's still out cold with that golf. Yeah, he's still out cold with golfing. You know what I'm saying? He just gotta get himself straight, man. Get in line. You know what I'm saying?
Guru.
It's different ways.
Tiger Woods is on that thing. They all on that thing. It all look everything in the world revolve around that thing. I'm telling you.
I said so many times, I don't know how many rich people, famous people, they get pulled over for drunk driving and crashing their cars. You so rich, have somebody else drive you. We ain't got that, you know what I'm saying? We got Ubers and stuff like that, but you literally have people at your house to where they can drive you anywhere. Oh, I'm going to drive myself. Hell no. You need to be fired because you letting them drive.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? You letting them drive and you know he hammered. You need to be fired. Seriously. And I'm gonna hold you accountable as well. Cause they ain't no telling what the next one's gonna do. They got millions and just want to drive their expensive cars around it. You know what I'm saying? No.
That wasn't no expensive car. What kind of expensive car was it?
If it's Tiger Woods, guess what it is? It's expensive. It ain't no Camry.
Man, it probably was a Ford Explorer. Sure was. A Ford Explorer.
Nah, this one was a fast car. This one was like a Miata.
Man, Tiger Woods was riding around trying to make a purchase, man. That's what he was trying to do. He was riding around trying to make a purchase. That's what he was doing. But if he reckless like that and whatever he on, hitting that thing like that, then going out there driving, this about the second or third time he done did that. Maybe they need to revoke his license, and then it's probably about time he hang it up. Ain't no more driving for him. Because that
just
thing
like
got him going.
Hey, he did just like your boy, man. What's his name? McMahon? From wrestling.
Vince McMahon?
Yeah, man. Swag. And the police was chasing him behind him. Smacked that boy up.
I remember.
I was like, damn, man, y'all just don't get it. Y'all have the life that we want. And y'all just throwing it all away.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all got something to leave in the comments on the Tiger Woods situation, I think he a damn fool. Maybe he need to stop driving, and maybe he need to get off that thing. Y'all drop me some comments below and let me know what y'all think about that. Me and the Guru gonna keep on sliding. Guru,
hey.
Did you hear my boy Ye new album? Yeah. We back, boy.
Nah.
Yeah, the new album out.
He coming back.
You don't know if I did like 15 to 16 tracks on that album.
When did he leave?
So you just want to play games, bro. Leave where? Where did he leave to?
He ain't never left. He out there on that island with that naked wife of his.
There ain't no island, bro. We just
Both
dropped,
of them naked.
bro. We just dropped a new album, bro. You ain't listening. This is always somebody like you. Whenever it's some good news, you just try and hate. It's like
they both naked, just swinging in the trees.
Now you trying to make a mockery of it to try and change the fact that the album is dope. So you don't want to say nothing about the album. And I'm pretty sure you over there memorizing all the songs.
It's all, man, listen. It's not one album that he ain't dropped that wasn't dope. I had to say that. But like I said, him and his wife over there naked as hell on the island, in the trees, in the breeze, just doing their thing.
Man, just go play the album back and forth. Make sure you know what I'm saying, you memorize all of the songs, because we back, boy.
What I tell you, back and forth, just like them on the bump of the swing. Back and forth like on the swing.
Man, shut the hell up, bro.
Naked as hell.
All right, Guru, here we go. The ending of the situation. We got Charleston White and Young Thug. So apparently, ladies and gentlemen, Charleston White was at the Drewski event, and I guess Young Thug and his gunners was up there, and they bumping to Charleston White. And as y'all know, one thing about it, Charleston White gonna stand on anything he said it did, don't matter who it is or what it is. Apparently, Young Thug goons approached, Young Thug let Charleston White know, we step on shit over here. And then I guess allegedly one of Young Thug's security or one of his henchmen, they let Charleston White know, don't lose your life out here tonight. You know what I mean? So these is, and off rip, Charleston White want to mace everybody ass up anyway. So he basically done went and pressed charges. Now we all know Young Thug on like 100,000 year probation, so you know he didn't. If that's the case and he put charges on him and restraining orders and all that, we know that violates Young Thug. Where we going with this, Guru? What you think?
That don't violate nothing, because guess what?
You mean?
That wasn't Young Thug who did it. That was one of his people.
No,
so
okay.
That wasn't Young Thug. That was one of his associates. You can't blame him for what his associate do.
Okay, look. This is the thing. Maybe. But I can tell you this. If Young Thug on probation for that many years, I'm pretty sure his stipulation was that he couldn't hang around gang members and he can't be around guns. Now, allegedly, what Uncle Charleston is saying is the guy who told him don't lose your life out here was not only the same guy who had once shot Young Thug before, but I guess he's running with Young Thug now, and he, I guess kind of brandished to let Charleston White know that he was packing. So if they all packing pistols and weapons, and Young Thug is right here with them saying we stomp on shit, we stand on shit out here, we stepping on everything, and you with these guys that all these weapons, that's a violation.
He must be around there with Pooh Shiesty. You about the dumbest motherfucker. You shoot me.
That's a violation.
That's a violation all day. You shoot me. I'm going to hire you?
Yeah, allegedly, yeah. That's what he's saying. He's saying the guy that did this, that's protecting him or whatever and doing this, was the same guy that had bust on him before and blew on him.
That's one of the dumbest things I ever heard. I guess keep your enemies close, huh?
Guru, listen to me. Man, niggas ain't built like that, man. I'm telling you, the way it be looking on TV, you know that's not really how it is. They not built like that. Some of the guys around them, some of them guys around you, they be built like that. But a lot of these rappers don't be like that.
Man, ain't no one in the world, bro. I'm done with that.
Yeah, that's what he said.
You took me out the park with that.
Yeah, like that. Supposedly he blew on you, and he part of your entourage as security.
So I guess he says he good enough to get close. Guess what? I'm gonna keep him. I'm gonna hire him. That's some TV type stuff, man.
Not Charleston White. Him and Hernandez Govan, they over there, they going off on Young Thug and them. He letting Charleston White letting Young Thug know he bringing him back on all these charges. He getting him back indicted and everything. And see, this is the thing that I be wanting to say. A lot of these guys play tough and hard, and that's cool. But in real life, you gotta know the type of people to fuck with and who not to fuck with. Like Charleston White is somebody you don't even play with like that. Like, why would you? This dude gonna get you locked up off rip. He going to press charges on you. He going to call the DA. He calling all the prosecutors and the judges.
He the one who don't care if you
pressing charges on you. And he don't have a problem with getting your ass locked up. And he telling you he about to do it after he telling you, I'm going to mace your ass to the ground with this bear mace. And then I'm going to put charges on you.
Yep. That's crazy. Yeah, I had to give up. That's diabolical.
Now, what can they say? He a rat? Hell no, he already told you who he is off rip.
Yeah,
he ain't betraying nobody. This nigga, you run up, I'm going to down your ass with this mace, and then I'm going to put this paperwork on your ass.
What's the light-skinned dude name? With all the rainbow colors and stuff. He said it too. I ain't no rat. I'm just letting you know. I ain't going down for you. I'm like, okay.
Guru, everybody know not to play around with no Charleston White, man. On no
Yeah,
gangster shit.
White. Nah, he is not the one to fuck around. Cause he will put you down.
You going to jail, man. You going to jail somewhere messing with that man.
You know, even if you attempt to punch him or anything, he gonna run in jail. Remember when that one actor, I ain't gonna say no name, got beat up by the young dude. It was viral. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he didn't tell on him, but it was viral.
Charleston White go viral for anything because it's gonna be straight real because he don't care. He's somebody who wants you to, he wanna bait you and get you out of line and out of character. That's what fuel him. And then on top of that, what's gonna back him up is he gonna send your ass to jail.
And that's what sells. That's gonna boost his people up and everything. So yeah. Nah, I'm not falling for it. You can go ahead with that. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. You know, and that's what he do. He bring you in, reel you in, hook, line, and sinker. Now you got a big ass fish.
Yeah, he got it. I don't know what it is, but he got it, and he'll tell you I'm in contact with every law enforcement, and it don't matter what city or state you from. He'll start calling your system, your law authority, everybody, the judges, he get friends with everybody and just turn all the evidence over on you.
Yeah, and that's messed up. That's messed up, but hey, that's the way he works.
Yeah.
You know.
That's Charleston White for your ass. Well,
and
ladies and gentlemen.
If Pooh would have did some shit like that, he'd have been straight too.
Nah.
He'd have been straight too. Like, look how he doing me, and all that other stuff, and he would have had his followers and everybody on his team.
If that happened that way, that was the wrong way to do it. But like I said, sometimes in life, you leave a person no motherfucking resort. You gotta go.
No other choice, huh?
You just gotta go.
But now look at you.
And that's how it is. I mean, most of these guys, they built like that. This is where they from. This is what they own. You know what I mean? Maybe, you know what I mean? We'll let the situation unfold, and we're gonna really see what really happened.
Yeah.
And who the, major key opponents and who did that. But they already got him as based as the ringleader.
The ringleader. Yeah. And that's bad.
Out of everybody that's a part of this case, you're the key player and you're the celebrity.
Yeah.
You're the one that's going to be going after first.
And what's that, three kidnapping charges?
It's fucked up.
Man.
I mean, like they said, they didn't even release, the names and all of the people that was in the room or nothing. They only released the names of the people who did it. They never said nothing about who was in the room or how many. They just said people. So that's how you know that it's a case. It really is. That's why they didn't release any names, because that's how it work in the feds. If they release the names of the victims, then that means the victims can be easily persuaded and intimidated by other people that's out on the streets. You understand what I'm saying? So they don't release the names of the victims until the case start, unraveling.
I believe in Michigan it's 15 years for kidnapping. I'm not sure what it is down there, but if it is, man, that's 55 years. 3 cases? Oh my God. That's
armed robbery, strong arm robbery. It's weapons over state lines. Is
man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Assault.
You not getting out. I'm good. What you try to tell?
And then him being a federal felon off rip, if he went in there, that's like they saying. This is where, like Bill Duke say, you know you done fucked up, don't you?
Hey, I was about
Because
to
listen, it starts from here. Watch the first thing come out of their mouth. They said that a lot of guys went in there and bum rushed the studio, but the ringleader, which is Pooh Shiesty, pulled out a AK-47 assault rifle.
Handgun. Yeah.
So that means, so whatever it was, I don't give a fuck if it was a slingshot.
Yeah.
He ain't supposed to be around no weapons.
None.
But not only was you around them, you brandished the weapon. You upped it.
Yeah. And they got video. They got a video of your homies at the motel, and then they brandished them on internet.
Yeah, all of the stuff that they stole.
How dumb are you?
Man, look.
How dumb are you?
Yeah.
Now you can't do nothing but just hold your head down or hold your head up, whatever you want to do, but you hit.
No, they do anything for that clout. That's a hell of a drug.
I wonder how many people gonna snitch on them. Yeah, he is who the first one that's gonna be like, yeah, it was all his, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, but that's how it is. It only take one.
Mm-hmm. Give him that Whopper. That first Whopper with some cheese.
Ain't getting no damn Whopper.
You ain't, hey, shit, guess what? Because you ain't getting nothing after that. Ain't gonna be nothing but prison food after that.
You ain't lying.
Hey, I tell you what, I'm gonna get you some Burger King right now, but you gotta do a little time. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do a little time. Just let me know who the ringleader was.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all jump in the comments. Let us know what y'all thought about tonight's episode. Let us know what y'all think about the Pooh Shiesty situation. You know, let us know how y'all feel about the new Kanye album. You know, let us know about Tiger Woods. What y'all think? He needs some help or what? You know. Thank y'all for joining me. Make sure y'all hit that like button. All my supporters that been rocking with us, we appreciate it. It's your boy Frosty. Guru, get us up out of here.
Hey, keep your head on the swivel and hit that follow button.
Swang.